Hello, it's Tawana, and I'm your advocate for all things mental health. I don't have a degree or any kind of certificates, but what I do have is real life experiences, and I believe that totally trumps anything that a book or a college can teach you. So what we're going to talk about today is what mental illness looks like. Too often we think of the men and women that are on the streets or our honorable veterans as the standard of what mental illness looks like. Mental illness is actually your mom, your dad, your cousins, uncles, aunts, friends, co-workers. It could be anybody. See, in our community, we are so scared to talk about this monster. So people are suffering in silence and committing suicide at rapid rates. But I'm here to help break this stigma. I'm here so that we can have the discussions people don't really want to talk about. We're going to make it normal to talk about your mental. We will make it normal to have therapy appointments. No more shut up and pray. We're praying and then we're going to seek help. I'm a firm believer in God, and I also believe that He created the medicines and the doctors to help us mind our mental. I think the main one would be that you don't look like you have a mental illness. Like, you look like everything is all right with you. You couldn't possibly have anything wrong with you. So I think that's one of the main ones that I hear all the time. It's kind of irritating because it's like if you could only imagine it's like it's tearing me up on the inside, and so it's like you can't explain it. And I think it's worse when it's something that people can't see, because if they see like, oh, your leg is broken, or oh, your arm is broken, or you got something all over your face or something like that, they can see it, so they can, I don't know, kind of empathize with you that way. But when they can't see it or understand it, it's almost like you're faking. And I feel like that's really hurting. People feel like there's nothing really wrong with you because they can't see it. For sure, I think it's kind of like, oh yeah, there ain't nothing really wrong with you, you're alright. But luckily that I do have a support system that got to see me going through some of my rough times, so they understand a lot more by being there. But even in the beginning, they were kind of like, you alright, let's go, and it's like, no, I'm over here dying, but once they were kind of able to see when I had some of the breakdowns, they were there for it every moment, so they had a better understanding of it. I think it's very important because it's dark, it's lonely, it's scary, and I don't want to say I've ever thought about committing suicide, but I can see how if someone didn't have a support system, how they could want to end it, because it's just like, I'm never going to get out of this. Like, this is horrible. And so if you don't have that support system there to lift you up when you're in those moments, I can see how someone would get to that point. Probably after my second week of hitting ER, and they kept sending me home with just like meds or whatever. I felt like I needed to understand what was going on with me. I needed to understand my body and why it was reacting the way it was. And so I seeked out to a couple people that I knew that went to counselors, and I just went and did it. I didn't have another option. It was like, I felt like I couldn't do anything else but go to counseling. Mental illness does not have an identity outside of the disorder itself. Anyone can be a host for a mental illness. It's not confined to race, gender, religion, or lack thereof. So please, let's be sensitive to people and their disorders. Let's not say you're acting bipolar if the person isn't bipolar. Let's not call people retarded. Let's not say things like that. That can be offensive to people that really do have those issues going on. If someone have cancer, we don't say, hey, you acting like you got cancer, or let's be sensitive to mental issues just as we are of other medical issues. What's important is getting help and creating a reliable support system through family and friends, or finding resources in your community. Mind your mental.